Alright guys, welcome to another one of Fighting Fit's home workouts. Today we've got 4 sets of exercises for you. One of those sets is a yoga set. We're going 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and after each set we'll get 30 seconds off as well. Okay, you ready to get into it? We're going to start off nice and easy. Feet together, interlock your fingers, big deep breath in, raise those arms up, turn your palms to the roof. And then exhale, we're just going to lean to the side, sticking your ribs out in the opposite direction. Exhale in. Big deep breath in, back to center. And then out in the opposite direction. Stretching out the side body, getting rid of any tension in the ribs. Inhale to center. And then exhale in the opposite direction. Big deep breath in one more time. And then we're going to the left. Back to center, and now we're just going to fold forward, so hands down, soften the knees, belly onto the thighs, drop the head, lift the hips. And then from here we're going to flatten out the back, lift the chest, big deep breath in, and then exhale, fold forward, scrubbing the hamstrings. And from here, you're going to place your hands onto the ground, step back into a down dog. Down dog, get your back nice and flat. First, keep your knees soft, and then once your back is flat, start straightening out those legs. From here, you're going to shift your weight forward, drop the hips, roll the shoulders down your back, dig your laces into the ground, and then lengthen the spine. Big deep breath in, and then turn the toes under. Exhale into that down dog. Lifting that tailbone up towards the roof, stretching the posterior chain. And then from here back up into your upward dog. And back into your down dog. And then from here, we're going to lift one leg up. Boom. We're going to extend it away, push your hands into the ground. We're going to bend the knee, pull it all the way through. Set the foot up beside your hand. Drop your rear knee. Laces on the ground. Come up to standing or a little bit higher, sink the hips forward, hands together, and just reach up and then as far back as you can. Big deep breath in, and then exhale, come back down. Lift that leg all the way up, boom, and we're just going to pull it through, set it there. We're going to pick up the back knee this time and come up into a high lunge, clasp the hands together, open the knees, twist out far as you can, come back to center and reach up, keeping that back leg strong, spreading your feet into the ground, and then back down, lifting that leg right up, and set it down. We're going to change sides now. Lift it up, pull it through, set the knee down. Big deep breath in, and then exhale on the way down. Laces back, up, lift the leg, extend away, and then you're going to bend the knee, pull it all the way through again, pick up the back leg, sit up nice and tall, and then once you have your balance, clasp the hands together. We're going to twist out, back to center, and twist up. And relax from here, take a big step forward, shake out the legs, and that is our warm-up done and dusted. So, boom. Get ready to start. We're going to start off with kick throughs. Kick throughs, brilliant exercise. Boom, super dynamic. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Kick through on all fours, pull the knee up, bring it across, one hand up, dip your hip off the ground, back up, back in, and twist. Boom. If you're feeling like a badass, add the press up. Almost there. Now relax. Next up, we're going for a reverse lunge to toe touch. So So all we do is we just step back, put your hand off the ground right beside your foot, and back up, changing sides. All we're doing here, we're just moving, nice and easy, elevating the heart rate slightly, burn a little bit more calories than we would if we were resting. Breathing deep. And relax. 30 seconds up. Now we're going to go squat to knee raise. All we're doing, taking a nice normal squat position, feet hip width apart, sitting right back, standing up, lifting the knee. Squat and lift. Going to that stretch in the hips. 10 seconds. Breathing deep, in through your nose, out through your mouth, minimizing impact. And relax, shake it out. Next up, we got crunches on your back. Dig the heels into the ground, crunches, you're just coming up past the knee, touching your hands off the opposite side. So we're here, up, touch, back down. Make sure you're knitting those upper ribs, or the lower ribs and upper abs together. If you want to make it harder, hands can come up behind your head. And relax. Next up, we've got burpees. A few variations on the burpee, guys. You can drop down into your press up, jump back in, and jump up. Or just come out, back in, and up. Whew. And that is round one down. We're going to do it again. This time we're going to up the intensity just a little bit. Big, deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. I'm going to do all that one more time. Guys, the best way to recover is to just calm yourself down, slow your heart rate by slowing your breath. You slow your breath by taking big deep breaths in and long breaths out. Going into the kick through now. Down, bam, 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 bam. And relax. Whew. Next up, we've got reverse lunge to toe touch. So again, just then you can touch your toe or you can touch the ground beside it, whatever you like. Just try and keep the back flat enough. Boom. Make sure the movement comes in the legs and not so much from the torso. There's a little bit of torso flexion, not the end of the world, but try and dip the back knee. Should feel nicely burned in the quads. Keep it up, you got this. Let your breath feel it. And relax. All right, next up we got squat to knee raise. 3, 2, 1. Squat, and lift the knee. Don't handle this now, think of a sumo wrestler. Stretching out the legs. Again, the goal of this is just feel the burn. We're not trying to exhaust ourselves, just trying to build the tension. Shake it out. Next up, crunches. Easy one. Let's go. Again, just up and over the knee. If you're a beginner, that's all you need, up and over. Again, most important part, shoulder blades stay off the ground and you knit your ribs and your abs together. Try not to be cranking the neck so much either. Your neck should be relaxed. And breathe. Next up, we got burpees. Everyone's favorite, do whatever variation you can manage. If you want to do them up against your couch or anything like that there, go for it. Just hands on the couch, feet out, feet in, and up. Oh, getting a little bit wobbly. Whew. 30 seconds, or 40 seconds. All right, next up, we're switching the exercises up now. We got hit the floor first, 5 new exercises. So guys, we got hit the floor, soldier kicks, high knees, hollow holds, and tuck jumps. This one will be a little bit more intense. So for hit the floor, start off toes and hips facing one way, and it's like you're doing a superhero landing, or like you're doing that reverse lunge, toe touch. From there, touch the ground, reach up with the opposite hand, touch the sky, turn the hips, turn the feet, that same hand comes down to touch the floor. Reach up, step back, boom, boom. Back. Back. And shake it out. Next up, we've got soldier kicks. This one's really, really good for stretching out the hamstrings. Try and keep the low back engaged while that leg is coming out. You don't want to end up rounding loads. Up nice and tall. Boom. Boom. Try and get that wee shuffle with the feet rather than just standing going. All right, get the swing. And relax. Whew. Next up, we've got high knees. So this is going to be a lot tougher. Guys, the standard, ideally, is knees come hip height. Breathing deep to feel it. Try and get the arm action in there as well. And relax. Whew. All right, guys, after that one, we've got hollow hold. This is a pretty difficult one. A few variations as well. Hollow hold. Smush your lower back into the ground, curl your pelvis, shoulder blades up off the ground, arms straight, and back. Push through your toes. This is the most difficult version. If you want to make it easier, you can come up to here. If you want to pulse it, you can. If you're looking for core strength, this is the one. Next up, we've got tuck jumps. So this one's going to be pretty tough, really explosive. Protect your ankles, guys. Start off with a little bounce. Once you find that bounce, then jump up, land on your bounce. Don't be landing hard. All right, find your bounce, lift, bounce, bounce, lift, bounce, bounce. lift. If you're a little bit more advanced, just lift. And relax, shake it out. So we've got 30 seconds off. We're gonna do that one more time. This time, since we learned all the movements just there, we're gonna up the intensity. So again, big deep breaths. Whew. "15 seconds. Breathing all the way down into your hips. Full breaths. And hit the floor, let's go. And relax. All right, guys. Next up, we got soldier kicks. Also, a mystery prize for anyone who can find out how many times I say, all right, guys. So soldier kicks. Let's go again. Trying to keep that low back engaged. We're going for the stretch in the hamstrings. Now relax. Next up, we got high knees. Easy. Let's go. When you start getting tired, focus on the breath. See how well you can breathe. When you get tired, when the muscles start giving up, you feel the fatigue. 3, 2, and relax. Next up, hollow hold. Again, you can decrease the lever by just bringing the arms up. Let's go. And next up, we got tuck jumps. Find the bounce. Again, protect your feet, protect your knees. Knees track out. If they're buckling in, stop what you're doing. Go slow, go lower. It's all right, we got it done. 40 seconds now. We're gonna move into our wee yoga flow next. So, with the yoga flow, I put this in as a little spot for recovery, so it's not as intense. But again, just to stretch, breathe, and connect with your body a little bit more. Just notice how everything feels. And I'm just trying to stretch it out and release a little bit of tension, except for the last one. Last one's a tough one. I encourage you all to give it all, your all on that one. So first off, we're going to start with a downward dog. We did it earlier. On all fours, knees nice and soft. Trying to flatten out that back, lift the hips, and then start pushing the heels down. If you want, you can walk it out. You just got 30 seconds of this. Index fingers pointing forward. Grabbing the floor with your whole hand. And relax. Next up, we got our upward dog. We did this as well in the warm-up. Index fingers pointing forward again. This time, you're gonna put your laces on the ground. You're gonna curl your pelvis and squeeze your butt. You're not gonna arch your low back. And then you're gonna lengthen your spine up and then roll your shoulders down your back. Sitting nice and tall. If you're feeling strong, lift the knees off the ground. Try and maintain that pelvic stability in this position. You don't want to be compressing the low back too much. And relax. All right, this next one is a high lunge. It's another isometric hold. What we're going to do is hold it. We did it earlier, but we did it with a twist and a reach. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds total. Okay, the whole idea is you're trying to spread the floor with your feet. Both legs are constantly active, and then you're going to sink down nice and low, feeling the stretch along the hip flexor, squeezing your butt, pushing the hips forward, opening that front knee out. You're just going to hold here. If you want, you can do your wee hands like this, or you can start pushing that knee out. Just really try and focus on keeping the back leg straight. Now relax, done over already. We're going to change sides. Now, let's go. So again, just trying to sink down nice and low, controlling the pelvis, don't let it arch. Pushing the knee away, sinking into the hips. Letting gravity do the work, picking up that back knee. It should be a little bit uncomfortable here, but not too much. Again, you're not pushing to lift yourself off that knee, you're letting gravity sink you down, you're pushing the knee away. Now relax. All right, 10 seconds, we got the crow next. This one's really, really tough. We're gonna do the easiest version. Hands on the ground, knees outside the elbows. Here, we're just gonna shift your weight onto your hands and you're just gonna pick one foot up at a time. Boom, boom, and then if that's too easy for you, pick both feet up. And look forward when you're doing it. Like look up, and just breathe. And relax. So that's round one down. We're going to do another round of that. Downward dog first. Again, trying to stretch out the hamstrings. 30 seconds. Big deep breath. If you want to drink water now, now's the time to get it. And again, if that crow pose is a little bit too difficult for you, just work on picking one foot up at a time and giving your weight to your hands, seeing how much you can get. If you fall over or roll onto your face, I apologize, but you'll be fine. It's not that bad. Again, you got to start testing your finger strength, and that'll pushing through your fingers will stop you from over tipping. All right, let's go down dog. Bend the knees, sink into it, and then start lifting the hips up. Open up the chest. And relax. Next up, upward dog. We're gonna go straight into it with the hips up this time, if you can. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Try and glue your elbows behind your ribs. 20 seconds. Your quads will feel a little bit of fire by lifting them up here. 10 seconds. Breathe into it. Just feel it. Notice how it feels. You don't have to change it. Now relax. Next up, high lunge. Big step forward, boom. Make sure that front knee's not passing the toes. Again, picking up this knee can't bend. You gotta keep it straight. Again, you're teaching your leg how to fully extend. A lot of people don't really know how to even do that. You'll notice that this leg starts shaking or this leg starts shaking. Just try your best to extend and get your body used to being in this position. Big deep breaths, tell the shaking parts to calm down, and it'll be over before you know it. 3, 2, and the opposite side, let's go. Again, focusing on the breath, all the way into your nose, into your belly, or into your hips. And out through your mouth. And if you start to notice any shaking, just breathe and tell it to calm down. 3, 2, now relax. Shake out the legs. Going for the crow next. So again, hands inside the knees. Index fingers pointing forward, spreading your hands as much as you can, shifting the weight forward, and then just start going one foot at a time. And once you feel like you have the balance, just pick up both feet. Look forward. And relax. So the yoga ones are done. We're on to the last one. It's a bit more high intensity. I'm gonna go for press ups first. We got 30 seconds. Guys, bang out your press ups. Hit failure. If you stop because you've hit failure, good job. All right, that's good. You don't save yourself to last the whole round. You should feel nice and fresh after doing all that for the yoga one for this last round. 5 seconds. Big deep breaths. And let's go, press it out. Again, it can be done from the knees. So I'll have to get this out of the way. This is going to fall off. Again, guys, when you're doing your press ups, index fingers pointing forward, roll your shoulders down your back, engage your serratus, and then push. Don't let your shoulders internally rotate. And breathe. Next up, we've got reverse lunge to knee raise. This is nice and fun and dynamic. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Step back, lift the knee, back, lift the knee, back. Bring the arms into it. There's a little dip in the ground. All right, next up, opposite side. Let's go. Again, if you lose your balance, just reset. Now relax. Next up, bicycle crunch. Guys, with the bicycle crunch, slow and controlled is much better than fast and wobbly. Again, speed with control is even better though. When you're doing your bicycle crunch, you're trying to bring your rib to the opposite hip by squeezing the core. And relax. Whew. Last one, kick through burpees. My all-time favorite exercise. Let's go. So down, press, out, press. Up. Again, you can do it without all the press ups. Out, bum, bum, bum. 5 seconds. Big deep breaths. Next up, back throw push-ups. This is our last set, and then we'll do some stretches. Last 10. Going straight in for our press-ups. I'm going to take this off just for the press-ups. Let's go. Whew. Next up, reverse lunge and knee raise. Let's go. Silent leg gets really tired. And relax. Change sides, easy work. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And relax. Next up, bicycle crunch. If you find that getting the arms in is too tough, you can just go with the legs and try and get the ribs to move a little bit. Try and pull that knee across your body, you'll get the same effect. Whew. Last one, kick through burpees. I'm gonna leave this off for these as well. 2, 1, let's go. And we're done. So grab a wee drink. Grab a wee drink. We'll do our stretches. Cheers. I'm going to start off with a wide leg forward fold. When we do this, start off feet outside, hip width apart. Keep your knees soft. Screw your knees out, toes straight forward. chest up, lower back engaged, just hinge at the hips and fall from your belly button, keeping your back nice and flat. And once you feel some tension on the back of the legs, just start playing with it a little bit. And just notice that every few seconds, you just go a little bit deeper. Don't try too hard. Just see what your body will let happen. So if you get low enough, you can put your hands on the ground. Good. And start dropping the elbows. If you can't get down to here, again, you're just staying here, knees out, and then you're trying to straighten out the legs. All that really matters is you get that feeling of a stretch in the hamstrings. And from there, we're just going to reach over to one side. Again, when you're doing this, try and lift your hips. Keep your belly close to your thighs. And walk it back around. Big deep breath, relax. All the hard stuff is over. And relax. Come right up, bring the feet back in, shake it out a little bit, take a big step forward, drop the back knee, sink the hips forward, and then if you can, you might not be able to, I'll show you the alternative, but you're just gonna reach around, opposite hand, the opposite leg, walk your fingers around the inside of your toes. So you're like this here, hand on the knee, chest up, pelvis engaged, squeezing the butt, sinking the hips forward. If you can't do this, sit onto your side. Oh, wrong side. Pull a sexy pose, grab the instep of your foot. Try and bring your heel to your bum, and then from there start squeezing your butt and pushing your hips forward. And then start kicking your hand or your foot into your hand. And relax. We're going to change sides. So again, if you can't do the other one, you might actually, if you try it, you might be able to do one side and not the other. From the kneeling position. But you should be able to get to at least here, both. Kick that leg away, squeeze the butt. From here, I'm just going to sit onto the heels, left arm on the top. And then from here, just dip the ribs out. Take a big deep breath in, inflate your chest. And relax, change sides. Again, dip the ribs. If this is too difficult for you to sit in, you can sit up here. It's absolutely fine. And relax. Next up, left arm across the body, palm facing up, pull it across, find that stretch. And then from there, just turn the palm down, go deeper. Try and keep your shoulders out of your ears, so no hunching up. And switch. And relax. Last one, we're just going to clasp our hands together behind our back. We're going to push our hands down towards our feet. Roll your shoulders open. Now you're just going to fold forward and then start trying to push those hands up towards the roof. Push your knuckles away from you. Now relax. Get yourself back up. Shake it out. Give yourself a wee round of applause. Fair play. Good job.
you've already made it through. Thank you very much. If you want more workouts like this, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. If you want more yoga, you want more high intensity stuff, that there was a moderate to high intensity workout with a little bit of yoga in it. Let me know what you guys think, and if you need any help, fitness, nutrition advice or anything like that there, have we scrubbed through the channel, there's plenty there on offer. All right, thank you very much. Peace and love, guys. Have a nice day.